Good evening to all, I'm your host, Lookum23. You're joining me for Choices of Strategy Play, Royal Romance, Book 2, Chapter 6. Italian Nights, making pizza. You and Hannah and the other noble ladies stand in the side of the room. Servers offer small glasses of digestives as the dinner winds down around you. It looks like the evening is coming to an end. I've always adored Italy. I wish that we could stay longer than a couple days. Not me. I'm ready to leave. These big crowds make me so nervous. Mon Dieu, you should be used to this sort of thing. I know, I've never really enjoyed parties. You need to toughen up if you're going to leave at court. Penelope? Kiara needs to lay off of you. Kiara's right. Needs to lay off of you. Thanks, Rayleigh, but I'm afraid she's right. If I'm gonna be the Madeline's ladies in waiting, then I'll be attending such events regularly. I wasn't trying to be mean, I was just trying to be here, to look out for her. Penelope, you just haven't found your footing yet. Just remember a little trick that my parents always taught me for social events. No one cares if you're actually enjoying yourself as long as you smile and laugh at the right times. Yeah, that's the first step down the road to a lifetime of emotional issues. I mean, it's not wrong. Very practical. A little cruel. It's very practical for the rich scene. It's helpful for refraining the evening. These events can seem like everyone is perfectly composed and having the time of their lives, when really inside they're crying, and that's really what's wrong with society. And thus why we have a skyrocketing amount of people with depression and other issues. It can make it even more lonelier if you feel like you're the only one at the party not having fun. But look around the room. Each noble is trying his or her best to impress and dazzle. They laugh and they smile, but the smiles never reach their eyes. Just try to remember, Penelope, most people can't tell if you're faking it. That's because they're faking it too. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Thank you, Anna. You're so good at this. Lady Riley, do you have any advice? Penelope, you should go home. Just go home. I'm tired of your shit. Be yourself. Talk more about poodles. Oh Lord, no, could you not? Just be yourself. Being myself hasn't worked very well so far. Don't get discouraged. You're sensitive to how other people feel and can put them at ease. Thanks, Riley. That's sweet of you to say. Oh, Riley, you're close with Maxwell Baumann. Do you think Maxwell might, well, be interested in a marriage prospect? You mean, you? Well, yes, he's such a sweetheart and a member of House Baumann. Leave off our Maxwell. He will die a virgin. Oh my god. You can clearly tell I've had a little bit of coffee and still trying to get out of my funk. And you and Maxwell, you two would make a cute couple. I don't think it would work out. He's about as likely to marry you as one of your poodles. Ooh, wow, that would be cruel. Truth, but that would be cruel. The world is not ready for such humor and yet blunt truth, Riley. I'm sorry. Thus why I live a life of independence and solitude. Anyway, you two make a cute couple. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think they would honestly work out, but I'm gonna go with they make a cute couple. They would, but I just feel like Maxwell's more intelligent than her and her poodles. No offense. Your both a little silly, but in a way that works. Oh, that made me so happy. Not to change the topic, but, Hannah nods across the room and you spot Maxwell walking up. Ladies, might I have a moment of Riley's time? Oh, of course, Lord Beaumont. Penelope winks at you as Maxwell leads you over to the windows. Dinner's almost over. If I want to catch a photographer, now's the time. But the members of the press are scattered all over the restaurant. Maybe we can draw them somehow. Like a scene? No photographer can resist the chance to catch a big moment in the making. Good idea, Maxwell. We should pretend you're throwing me out of House Beaumont. A fake proposal. Oh. Why do I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong? Fake proposal. Ooh, drama. I'll get down one knee and give a big speech. But at the last minute, it turns out I was talking about my dessert. Perfect. Let's go. Please don't do this to Penelope. This would break her. This would legit break her. She is so fragile as it is. Do it to Hannah. You lead Maxwell towards the door of the restaurant. We'll have to build the scene up to draw them in. Then what? We'll need to get her alone. How do we do that with all the press around? I'll give you a signal when I see the photographer. That's when you confess that you're really talking about your dessert. Got it. Maxwell raises his voice so nearby press can overhear. Lady Riley, there's something I need to say to you. Nearby paparazzi turn their heads towards the two of you. Tonight I discovered something about myself something I suppose I've known for a long time, but I couldn't admit to myself until now. There was always something missing, one piece of me that wasn't there. But then something unbelievable happened. Tonight I realized what was been missing. Maxwell gets down on one knee. A crowd of paparazzi begins to form around you. And it's like my eyes are opening for the first time. I don't understand. Riley, now I know. I need the world to know. You spot the photographer in the crowd and wink at Maxwell. Maxwell, what are you saying? I'm saying that I love... Please say tiramisu. Maxwell reaches into his pocket. The crowd gasps. Cameras flash. He pulls out a spoon. Gelato. It would have been better with tiramisu, but alright. You know what? Alright. Maxwell grabs a bowl from the platter of a nearby server, eats a spoonful, eyelids fluttering in delight. So delicious. What? It was so long. I've never seen a love so pure. Paparazzi groan in disappointment as they begin to disperse. Let's get the photographer. You slip through the crowd to follow the woman, but she looks back and starts running. You run after the photographer and she trips a hostess on her way out the door, blocking your path. Jump. You leap gracefully over the fallen hostess, gaining speed as you push off the ground. I'm coming for you. Riley, you're as nimble as a gazelle. Thanks? You follow the photographer into the moonlight streets of Italy. She bounds across the street as passing cars honk. One drives right in front of you. Roll over it, stop, keep running, roll over it. You roll over the hood of the car, its momentum propelling you even further. I'm gaining on her. Whoa, nice moves, Riley. Up ahead, your quarry ducks into an alleyway and out of sight. Hey, you're not getting away that easily. Keep running down the street, stop and look for her, follow her into the alley. You turn in the alley right on the heels of the photographer. I've got you now. And see that it's a dead end. Maxwell, I got her. I guess jogging with you paid off after all. I knew it would. The photographer's shoulders slump as she turns around. I was hoping to avoid this. Alright, Riley. You want to be the bad cop, or should I? Very intimidating. Who are you? Rosanna, freelance photographer. No last name. Not for you. Don't play dumb with me. I guess I'm the bad cop? Who hired you to take those pictures of me and Tarek at the Applewood Manor? Listen, you caught me, and I don't want to get embroiled any further into whatever's going on, so... We want the truth. Settle down. I'm trying to tell you the truth. I don't know who hired me. Never met them. And you didn't think that that was a little, I don't know, shady? It was a paid gig. I don't really have the luxury of caring where my paycheck comes from. Not all of us live in fancy palaces and have everything handed to us. If you never met them, how did they pay you? How did you deliver the pictures? How did they contact you in the first place? They emailed me. Really? Then, I'm not even going to get technological with here right now, but there's a way to track them right there. The paparazzi isn't like the CIA. It's not all cloak and daggers. What did you expect? I don't know. Something cooler? Do you have the email address? I haven't, but I doubt it'll help. I sent a follow-up to ask about further jobs, but the message bounced. You have to know something. Well, I have a digital copy of the receipt from the bank transfer. Bank transfer? That's how they paid me. Way to bury the lead. Lead? Lead is typically L-E-A-D. Unless I'm gonna go with lead. You didn't ask. Why do you have this? Freelancers always hang on to the receipts. Anyway, you can have it. I want to wash my hands of all this ASAP. She pulls out her phone and types up a message. What address do you want this sent to? The full Balmonte at... You know what? I should just type it myself. Rosanna sighs and hands Maxwell her phone. After tapping out an excessive amount of keystrokes onto the screen, Maxwell passes the phone back. Really? I mean, it when I was 14, okay? Rosanna presses a few buttons on her phone. Ah, yes. There, it's sent. Can I go now? Don't go too far. The long arm of the law is long. Rosanna shoulders past you and disappears into the night. Maxwell reads the email on his phone. Anything useful? I'm not sure. Let's bring it back to Bertrand. You're right, he'll know what to do. He spent a lot the last couple years dealing with House Beaumont's finances. This should be easy. If you're a bad cop, what does that make Bertrand? No, we don't. No. It's like the boss's, like, or the cop's chief. Yeah. Grumpy cop? Perfect. Okay, let's get the evidence back to the lab. Let's roll, partner. This is the closest way any of us will ever get to Most Wanted 2. I want you to think about that. That depresses me. You arrive back on the train with Maxwell. That's some good detecting today, Riley. Thanks. All that running around was tiring, though. It was. Time to get some rest. Oh, I almost forgot. Ding, ding, ding. You have a message. Huh? Since Liam can't contact you in a way that would leave a trail, he asked me to deliver a message. He said that if you wanted to see him, he'd be waiting for you down by the shore. Really? He's just waiting for me down there? Yep. And as your fellow house member, I think you should go. Now that my message tasks are done, I'm out. Night, Riley. Maxwell retires to his suite. Well, he's going to be waiting an awfully long day at the beach. Better go see what Liam wants to meet about. Oh, we're not going to diamond block this? Okay. You make your way down to the shore, where you find Liam standing next to a rowboat. Riley. I mean... I'm still worried. I'm really still worried that, like, if they could catch me and Tarek, which wasn't really a thing, but, I mean, we're talking about Liam. He's the king. You're telling me that no one could be in the bushes watching right now? I'm still worried about that. Good evening. It certainly is, now that you're here. Riley, there's something I want to ask you, something I've been thinking about. I mean, technically you're already meeting him on a late night rendezvous on the beach, so technically they already have dirt? Crap. What is it? It's about our future. I don't want to talk about it here. Here's pretty nice. It is, but I can do better. There's a place nearby called the Blue Grotto, which used to be the bathing hole for Roman emperors. It's absolutely breathtaking. I used to go there as a child when my family came to Italy on diplomatic trips. I got my escape to boredom of policy talks, but back when my brother was going to be king instead of me. I'd like to show it to you. That is, if you want to go. Oh, they just... BAM! Hi, I'm in briefs. So, here's a thought. You know, since Pixelberry doesn't want to change up looks, but yet they did on James. Here's a little dig. So this guy looks like a streamer that pretty much constantly runs around with his shirt off, and he does physical fitness. That he just did a stream with Stacy Rowe, who is a person I follow, and I think is probably the most awesome personality in the world. But I digress. Yeah, I guess he's not as quote-unquote important as a celebrity, and he literally looks just like him. It's the first time I ever saw the guy, and I'm like, oh, you! So yeah, you should, his channel starts with Tom something. He does fitness. I don't know, you could Google it. I'd have to look. Stay in for the night. I think I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. It's been a long day. My apologies. If I had known you were so exhausted, I wouldn't have asked you to walk down here. You can always carry me back. That's fine. We will continue our conversation at a better time. Good night, Liam. Sleep well, Riley. Also, if you didn't notice, I removed the mouse, so that won't be captured now on film. You leave the shore and return to the trail. I thought it might distract people from enjoying. Returning to the train, you head towards your suite. Suddenly, a door slides open and Drake walks out. Venti? Oh, hey Drake. How's your investigation going into the New York Bachelor photos go? It led to an unexpected place. We found out that it was Maxwell who took the Bachelor photos because he was making a scrapbook. But Bertrand was the one who sold them to the tabloids without Maxwell's knowledge. What? Why? House Belmont had taken a downturn. It was a desperate money for grab. I can't believe him. He was apologetic, saying that he made the mistake early in the social season when he hadn't come to believe in you yet. It was sincere, but that doesn't excuse what he did. I'll keep an eye on him in the future. Good. Either way, he had nothing to do against the plot, or do with the plot against you. It was a dead end. Too bad. Yeah, Olivia said she'd keep digging, though I can't say I'm looking forward to working with her again. What? Did you two not bond or... Bounce chicka wow wow? I mean, I feel like they have a lot of tension. Like I just do. Where are you going this late? To get a real meal. I don't know about you, but I just don't get fancy food. The stuff was designed to impress my eyes, not actually feed me no shit! You're welcome to join me to whatever place I can find, but be warned, after tonight, I'm in the mood for something with a Michelin rating of 0. If that doesn't bother you, then I can promise a full stomach and decent conversation. You mean you actually tell me more about yourself? Whatever secrets have made it this far, sure. Oh, and he keeps his clothes on. Damn, I'm liking him more. Call it a night. I'm feeling tired after the party. Hey, no worries, Venti. I'll see if I can bring back any leftovers for you. Thanks. Leftovers for breakfast doesn't sound bad. I'm not a big breakfast, like... Normally for breakfast I'll have a cup of coffee and a yogurt. Is that bland or is that just normal? Like, I'm just not, ooh, let's have just eggs and sausages and just... One, I'm not a big person who's fond of egg, I'm sorry. The next morning, Maxwell pounds on the door. Riley, I've got some news! You open the door. What's the news, and why couldn't it wait? Bertrand scoured the receipt and was able to read the last 4 digits of a credit card number that was used for the payment. Do we know who it belongs to? No. But remember that the maid back at the Applewood Manor said it was one of the noble ladies? So we need a way to gather all the noble ladies together and check their credit card numbers? I know, easy, right? It's a breakthrough we've been waiting for. Right, but maybe walk me through how we go about them? Luckily, step 1 has already been taken care of. All the noble ladies will be gathered tonight. They will? Yeah, sorry. Did I forget to tell you? The next stop is Madeline's bachelorette party. Oh, Lord. Will you discover which noble lady is the blackmailer and survive Madeline's bachelorette party? Find out in the next chapter. My question is, do we really want to go to such an event? Do we have to? And also, what happens, because I am such a person like this, what happens if they have more than one credit card? And what happens if also it's a separate, completely different, kind of like you got those phone cards now you can pay with that are completely separate than your actual credit card or debit card or, you know, things like that. What then? Did no one think this far? Or are they backwards? And they just literally carry little credit cards around, which then I'm more curious on how they're going to do it then. That being said, if you guys did enjoy the content, please share, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so. YouTube's next new policies, they said that their bot has learned a lot, and they said that they'll flag videos about 30% less, which, I mean, when pretty much all the videos on my channel were at one point said not ad-worthy, and then they still to this day are not ad-worthy, though the patch for their bot did just go live yesterday or late last night. The thing is they put in a new stipulation, which pretty much anybody under 10,000 subscribers gets screwed because they can't manually appeal anymore. So it's amazing because we just hit 5.2k subscribers, so yeah, I'm gonna be running into that issue now. So I hope y'all did enjoy. Please feel free to, like I said, hit that share button or subscribe. Also, head down in the description below. You can follow me on social media, so you can always be updated when a video goes live on Twitter or Facebook or whatnot. And then you can always talk to me as well if you want. And also, if you're feeling generous enough, you can support my channel. There's a couple links for that. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.